Welcome to Live Shadows channel. Before anything, you subscribe to. A few months ago, in the autumn evening, I was alone at home. I was watching TV. It was getting dark little by little. I went to turn on all the lamps in the rooms in the yard. I came back to watch TV. After a while, I unconsciously felt fear and dread. While many times I had stayed at home alone for days and nights, and this was the first time that I was scared for no reason, I felt that someone besides me was at home watching my movements and watching over me. I said to myself that maybe I am lonely. Caused such a feeling, that's why I called my mom and dad and asked when they would return from the wedding, and they said that it would be between 9 and 10 o'clock at night. It was really hard for me to spend 3 or 4 hours alone in that situation, or I should have spent 3 or 4 hours in that cold. I used to invite friends and acquaintances to sing our songs, so I called 2 of my cousins and tried to invite them to sing without them noticing my fear. I told them that I had downloaded new songs and brought their flash drives so that I could sing them. Luckily they accepted. But it took 20 or 30 minutes for them to arrive. I had to turn up the volume of the TV and tried to keep myself busy, but little by little my feeling of fear and dread increased and my face was sweating from fear. After that, I couldn't stay for another 20 minutes. I said to myself that it would be better to be outside for a few minutes before they arrive, than to be alone here. I went to take my jacket and hat and put them on. I turned off the lights in the room. I only left the yard light on. I opened the door to the yard and went out until I wanted to close the door. The public boy shouted that we should not close. Then he asked, "Where did you want to go?" In order for them not to understand the matter, I said no, I wanted to go buy some fruits, seeds and nuts for tonight so that we can be happy together. My cousins didn't let me. They said they can only stay for half an hour because they have an obligatory job and they have to go. Now I was left wondering what I want to do after they left for half an hour. We went to the house together. I turned on the light switch and it didn't turn on. I went to the other rooms, the living room, the bedroom, and the kitchen. It didn't turn on again. He said that the lamps must have been connected to something and burned out. I brought 4 sockets and went upstairs to check the lamp. I saw that the lamp was opened and it could come down at any moment. It was as if someone had opened the lamps. I tightened the lamp and it turned on. To my disbelief, all 5 lamps turned on. They were relaxed inside the house. After the lamps were turned on, I explained the matter to my cousins. They also said that it is better not to be alone here tonight and that we should be out together until your mother and father come. We drove for 3 hours and had dinner outside, but all I had in my mind was the question of who can turn on all the lights in the house in 20 or 30 seconds and then leave. After I told my mom and dad about the incident, but they didn't take it too seriously. My dad said that I had loosened the lamps and that I shouldn't be afraid of this. 4 or 5 days after this incident, my father was alone at home and my mother and I had gone to the city. My father tells, I turned off all the lights and went to sleep. It was around 2 o'clock when I woke up and saw that the bedroom light was on. I said maybe I was too tired, I forgot to turn it off. I turned off the lights, went to sleep. Half an hour later, I woke up again with the light of the room lamp. All the lamps were on again. This time I went to the kitchen, took a knife, the whole cupboard. I searched the rooms, the toilet, the bathroom, but there was no one there. I locked the rooms. I came to the living room, turned on the TV, turned off the volume, turned off the lights. I lay down on the sofa, but I was staring at the lamp switch to see who turns on the lamps. I waited for an hour and there was no news. I was slowly falling asleep and my eyes were closing when I saw the lights turn on, but I didn't see anything. I immediately got up from the sofa and went to the light switch. I saw that it was pressed down and turned on. I checked the doors and saw that they were locked. My father stayed awake that night until the morning, and tomorrow he will tell his friends about the story, and they will also order him to read some surahs from the Quran and prayers. After that night this did not happen again. Thank you, dear viewer. Don't forget to subscribe.